From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
It has been a gorgeous day across mid-Michigan with lots of sunshine and pleasant temperatures. Current readings at 51 for Lansing. I'm up to 54 degrees, 52 in Jackson. Across the state, it is colder to the north, but overall temperatures region-wide are beginning to warm up. So we check out the satellite and radar. No threat of precipitation. Just a few clouds maybe filtering through from time to time, but otherwise looks like a fairly nice evening. Forecast for tonight, temperatures end up near 30 by early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we go into the 60s, then get ready for the 70s, just with a few thunderstorms. 6 News at 5 starts right now.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 5.
A federal judge is in a heated battle with the Trump administration over violating his orders related to flying deportees to El Salvador. It is our top story today at 5. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones. Specifically, that judge is referring to his orders to turn around planes carrying deportees to El Salvador. The administration is also refusing to return a Maryland man from the El Salvador prison, despite a Supreme Court order to do so. Erica Brown is here for you with more on the Trump court battles.
2 planes carrying more than 200 migrants to El Salvador last month could land the Trump administration in contempt of court. A federal judge Wednesday said he found probable cause to hold contempt hearings for defying his order to turn the planes around. In a 46-page decision, Judge James Boasberg wrote, "The Constitution does not tolerate willful disobedience of judicial orders." The White House says it will appeal the decision. Present all. This comes as Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth hosted the Salvadoran defense minister at the Pentagon to discuss deportees being housed in one of El Salvador's most infamous prisons. A Maryland father is among those detained in El Salvador. The White House acknowledges he was deported after an administrative error, but insists Kilmar Abrego Garcia is a gang member based on allegations from a confidential informant.
There is never going to be a world in which this is an individual who's going to live a peaceful life in Maryland because he is a foreign terrorist and a MS-13 gang member.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen arrived in El Salvador Wednesday in an attempt to secure Abrego Garcia's release. Van Hollen has been documenting the journey on his X account.
I told his wife and his family I would do everything possible to bring him home, and we're going to keep working at this until we're successful.
Tuesday, a federal judge said she will order the Trump administration to show what steps, if any, it has taken to bring Abrego Garcia back. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
There is a renewed push to make college more affordable for Michiganders, and you could even win thousands of dollars to help cover the costs. Governor Gretchen Whitmer was in Lansing this morning touting the Ticket to Tuition sweepstakes. It's all to help promote the state's FAFSA program. FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid, and it's the first step to receiving financial aid. A little more than 50% of Michigan students filed a FAFSA in 2024, and the state is hoping to increase that number. So the sweepstakes was created to help encourage more people to sign up. If this is your first time applying, you can enter for a chance to win big. There are 40 $10,000 prizes, 10 $50,000 prizes. The governor wants to get that word out that financial help is available for everyone.
It's really important that young people understand what's available with the FAFSA. They've all heard about it one way or another, but maybe don't understand how much opportunity that just filling it out can unlock. And that's why it's important to be here with the students who are saying why they did it, where they want to be headed. Knocking $27,500 off of a 4-year degree is an amazing opportunity.
Also at today's event, the governor spoke to the media about a variety of topics, including tariffs and President Donald Trump. Capitol correspondent Tim Skubic will have much more on that coming up tonight on 6 News at 6. State officials are once again reminding Michiganders about a scam involving toll road fees. Following a recent phishing attempt mimicking the MDOT website, the department has issued a reminder that Michigan does not have toll roads. And while some state-owned bridges are tolled, you would never receive a bill through text or email asking for fees. Recipients of this fraudulent text should not click on any links or share personal or financial information in response to these texts. The text should be reported as junk and deleted. Well, 6 News is your local election headquarters, and today a candidate has thrown his hat into the ring for the Attorney General's race. Former U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Michigan, Mark Totten, announced his bid for Michigan Attorney General. Michigan's current AG, Democrat Dana Nessel, is serving her second term, which means she cannot run again in 2026. In announcing his campaign, Totten, who is a Democrat, said Michigan needs a fearless attorney general and promised to fight for justice, fairness, and the rule of law. Well, are your smoke alarms working? Well, the American Red Cross is going door to door making sure that they are. And if you want new ones, well, volunteers will install some for you. It's part of the organization's annual Sound the Alarm campaign. Rachel Ramsey has more on the Red Cross's efforts and how you can join in.
Yeah, Sherry, the American Red Cross says having a working smoke alarm can reduce the risk of dying in a home fire by half. Today, Red Cross volunteers, along with the Lansing Fire Department, were door knocking in mid-Michigan neighborhoods to let people know what Sound the Alarm is and what it offers. Volunteers say people can sign up to get new smoke detectors installed in their home, all for free. I'm told you can get as many as you need installed anywhere but the kitchen or bathrooms. And officials say while volunteers make the installations, they'll also share tips with homeowners, like how to test smoke alarms and the importance of having a plan in place in case of a fire.
We track all of the smoke alarms that we install, and then when we find out there's been a fire in a home that had a smoke alarm, we will mark off, has there been a fatality? Did everybody get out okay? And since the start of the program, we have documented 2,320 lives saved because of it.
Today was the nonprofit's last day going door to door. Then next week on April 26th, volunteers will put in everyone's alarms. If you want smoke alarms installed in your home, you can find a link to sign up on the Scene on 6 section of our website, WLNS.com. And you can even go a step further and become a volunteer to help with the installations.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Beautiful weather across the area today, and I anticipate that'll continue tonight into tomorrow before some changes, of course, move in to round out the work week. Hey, if you're out this evening, there is a chance you could check out the Northern Lights. It peaked a little bit earlier today, but nonetheless, tonight through around midnight or so, you may be able to catch those. So if you do, take a picture of that. Use your night mode on your phone or your camera, and be sure and upload a picture of that to us at WLNS.com/share. We'd love to use some of those on the air if they're visible tonight. Now we turn our attention to rain, and there's quite a bit across the region, especially on Friday. It shifted a little further south, and that has implications for the weekend forecast because you look at it day by day. Now Friday's probably going to be one of our highest chances of precipitation, but then Friday night, showers and storms. They start to move out Saturday morning. So maybe a leftover shower, but a good chunk of the day may end up being dry. And then on Sunday, the rain doesn't return until late into Monday. So maybe the first, at least half, if not 3/4 of Sunday could end up being dry as well. So overall looking good. Now the bad news is that we're at a level 2 risk from the Storm Prediction Center for severe storms on Friday evening, probably between 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock or so through around 11 or 12 that night. Damaging winds are the main threat. Tornado threat looks very, very low, but that's something we'll be keeping a close eye on. Mostly clear skies out there for now. The high temperature trend shows we're going to enjoy some sunshine tomorrow with mid-60s before the storms move in. That's the instability, mid-70s for highs on Friday. Much cooler over the weekend. We're only talking 50s. Then next week looks quite nice with high temperatures generally in the 60s. Precision cast through tomorrow morning. Just a few clouds here and there, but that should be about it. No big deal there, and we should still get a lot of sunshine for tomorrow. Clouds will begin to increase tomorrow afternoon and evening ahead of our warm front, which is going to lift north. Maybe a couple showers and storms late Thursday, early Friday, but should be minor, quick, out of here, not severe. And then Friday afternoon, it's a matter of waiting to see when the storms start to form, because as you can see, there is not a whole lot going on through 6 o'clock. There's going to be some warm air above us, and until we get this cold front in the area and kind of get rid of that, I think storms will have a hard time even firing up, at least through 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. Temperatures currently sitting in the low 50s. Look at that beautiful blue skies on the McLaren cam. Temperature 52 degrees, made it up to 53 after a morning low down to 35. This afternoon in Grand Ledge, not to be outdone, more blue skies, 51 the current temp. Today's high made it up to 52 degrees. On the Jackson cam, we've got mostly sunny skies, temperature 52. Morning low is down to 34, and finally in Hillsdale, lots of sunshine as well, with the current temperature sitting at 51 degrees. Tonight's forecast, expect a low down to 30 with mostly clear skies. Then as we head into tomorrow, temperatures start out a little frosty but warm up nicely into the 60s tomorrow afternoon. We'll see the winds beginning to pick up, so it will get breezy tomorrow evening. The 6-day forecast on Friday, showers and storms, especially late. Saturday and Sunday for the most part dry. I'm watching that system closely though. More rain showers Sunday night into Monday, and then next week, a few showers. Looks like it'll hold off until Friday, but still be out of here just in time for the weekend. But the temperatures look great with 60s on the way.
Yes, they look phenomenal. Everywhere I went today, everyone says, tell David thanks for the weather.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
You're so popular.
For now.
Thanks, David. Well, coming up on 6 News at 5.